deals? What is the deals? It's your boy Emilio Gambino. Welcome to the Emilio Duran's place where I talk about and display various things. So, just wanted to come on here and give my thoughts, give my opinion on the topic of the day. As you see by the thumbnail, the topic is about raising the minimum wage for Uber Eats workers in New York City. Now, I'm happy for the Uber Eats drivers to make $20 an hour instead of $5.35. It's interesting. It's interesting how, from what I read, is that the state has enforced laws for Uber Eats to raise their minimum wage from $5.36 or 39 cents an hour to $20. It's fascinating and amazing how the state can come up with a law that tells a private business to do something like that. But I guess if I was the owner of the business and I have the business all over the country and I have it also in New York City, I guess it makes sense for the state to create a law that my business raises the minimum wage in that state, or I won't be operational for that state. So I guess that makes sense because you have to follow the law of each state. And if my business, or in the case of Uber Eats, if they want to be operational across the country and each state has its own laws, then I guess they had no choice since New York City put that law into effect. So I guess that makes sense. But I know the Uber Eats drivers are real happy. I've never worked for Uber Eats before. Um, I've utilized Uber Eats probably one time. My sister was over paying me a visit, and she got something to eat. And Uber Eats, she used that service to pick up the food from IHOP. And I guess the person picks up the food, and then they bring it and drop it off in front of your home. They can either leave it on the step or give it to you face to face, whatever message you leave on the app for that individual to bring your food for you. So it's convenient, you know what I'm saying? If you don't feel like going out to get the food, do I trust other people with my food? Not really. I mean, I know when you go in restaurants, you don't see them preparing the food in the back in that case. But if I'm going to get my food, um, I guess I just want to be there instead of my food being passed around from multiple hands. So like if it's from the person who cooked it to the person who's serving it, to me, I guess so. Um, but it's an additional hand. So now you have the person making it, serving it, and delivering it. And that's the thing, y'all. Like I don't get food delivered to me. Like Chinese food, I don't do pizza. I'm a person where I go to the place and I pick up the food myself or I eat at the place. That's just me. I never utilized delivery service at the age that I am. I used it, sure, probably when I was in my 20s, but when I really think about it now, and I'm in my 40s, like I've not used delivery service. I've always went to a buffet, picked up the food myself. I always went to a fast food place. I went inside, got the food myself or the drive-through myself, right? Restaurants. Even if I did want pizza, I go to the pizza place and I'll just wait for the pizza. That delivery, they take too long. So, yeah, I'm not into delivery because they really take too long. You go to a place, get the food in like 20, 30 minutes. With delivery, they won't deliver your food for like another hour or something like that. That's too far from me. That's too long for me. But anyway, um, I'm happy for the Uber Eats drivers. Um, $20, they definitely deserve that, especially in New York City, because let me tell you something. These folks in New York City is acting crazy. From reports that I'm hearing, Uber Eats drivers are getting robbed for their money and for their food. And even if, excuse me, my phone had cut off, or even if they're like using a bike, they get robbed for their bike. I, why would you rob the Uber Eats driver for their food? And it's just crazy. I don't know, man. But once again, I'm happy for Uber Eats drivers. I'm happy for them. Make your money. You're getting $20 an hour now. Go ahead and deliver. Protect yourself. If you got to register for a weapon, register for a weapon. Just be careful out here, because let me tell you something. These folks out here are, I don't want to say crazy, but some of these folks have nothing to lose. They really don't. And it's sad that a delivery person can't even make money without, fearing for their life, of them driving down the road on their little moped or their bicycle, and somebody trying to hit them over the head and take their food, and they, take their food and their money, or their moped or their bike. It's crazy. But anyway, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know how y'all feel about um, the $20 an hour with Uber Eats. If you have any crazy stories about your experience in New York City. I haven't been to the city in about 2 years. I'm originally from the Bronx. And like I said, I still got fam up there, but I haven't been in the city for like 2 years. I don't like New York City. It's good for shopping, and then it's good for visiting my peoples. But as far as me living up there, I will not live up there ever again. That's just how I feel. But anyway, holla at your boy. Let me know what y'all think. Peace.